Hey friends, this is gonna be an intro for the video. Technically, this is a vacation vlog, and then you'll see the outro at the end. Let me give you a brief explanation as to qué pasó, like what happened. We went on vacation, we come back, life was lifing, and when I put all the clips together, it was like 8 hours worth of content. I needed to take a lot of time to decipher through all of the footage and see what we could use versus what we needed to chuck. And then when uploaded onto my editing software, it was like a puzzle that I needed to put together because nothing was in proper order. So this was gonna take forever, and it was either shut down the beauty channel and focus on this, or put this in the back burner. And of course, you know which one won, the beauty channel. We've got the kids, we've got life. And so I haven't been able to get around to editing this. But Juan wants to see the footage and he says, let's revisit vacation. So I put in the good effort. And I edit this baby today. I figured if I'm editing this and uploading it so that we could watch it, I might as well share it with you guys. So if you're interested, here is a recap of our cruise vacation. This is how we started our journey with Carnival Celebration. This vacation was very different because Cam is older this time around, but also this is my dad's very first cruise. And this is huge because my dad has technically never left the United States. So this was a huge opportunity for family bonding. And if you didn't know, we are in Florida. We live in Florida, and girl, it is so hot over here. Once the ship set sail, we went to our balcony room to capture some footage and actually enjoy the sail away amongst ourselves. This is cruise number 9 for Juan and myself, and I believe it's like cruise 5 for Miss Tai Tai. And I'll never get used to seeing how slow the ship actually moves compared to other vehicles. We moved to Florida in 2020 and I'm still in awe with how beautiful it is. You have bright blue skies literally every day. The water is always blue and all that is green is extremely bright green and healthy. But nothing is ever as beautiful as the Florida coast. We've set voyage multiple times at this very location, and I'm always excited to enjoy the views. This time around, there were several ships that set sail prior to ours, and our childlike minds were hoping we can kind of race. Thing about Miss Cam is music is her world. As long as there's music, it's party time in her mind. We began making our way over to Rudy's Sea Grill, which is a restaurant that you actually had to pay for. And we never mind making reservations and paying the extra fee because you're actually paying for the experience. Cam's birthday was that very same week and she took full advantage.
Look at Miss Cammy.
Right, 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Camila. Happy birthday to you.
Mommy, you say thank you.
The next day, it was a full day at sea, so we took the kids over to the arcade. Ty somehow convinced my dad to do the VR video game with her. And what's really funny is that he couldn't hold the VR, the mask? He couldn't hold it in place. Poor guy had one hand on the console on his face and the other really gripping onto the handbar. But he says he really enjoyed the VR game. I told you, wherever there's music, Cam finds the rhythm and she starts to share her moves. Little Miss Ty was pouting for a second there, but she can't resist her dad. My dad is most definitely a character. He's just standing there guarding our drinks at the bar. Oh, that's where Cammy gets it from. Afterward, we decided to walk around the ship, explore a little bit. So we checked out a few locations within the ship, and then we ended up here. I don't remember the name of it. It was Porthole something, but I thought it was pretty neat. You have a full-on model of the Celebration ship, which launched in 2022. And if you check out every porthole, it takes you through the different phases of the cruise industry. In particular, Carnival's cruises, and how it's changed throughout the years. I'm not even gonna Google this. I don't know what it's called, but I thought it was pretty neat that it was here. These glass steps kind of freaked me out, but for whatever reason, the girls thought it was pretty cool. So Ty decided that she wanted to go up and down and be recorded. And then of course, Cam wants to copy sister. And Juan has a soft spot for his girls. So of course, there he goes. A quick celebratory dance. And we're on the move. We made time to enjoy our balcony and take in that fresh breeze along with the views. My dad was mistaken to be an employee multiple times. We believe it was his outfits of choice for the cruise. However, this man decided to play the role, walked around, asked people how they were doing, if they needed anything. Of course, it was all in fun. And yes, he is a mess too. We arrived at Amber Cove, Puerto Plata, Dominican Republic. We booked an all-inclusive excursion by the beach, food, drinks, unlimited fun. So we had to make our way to our bus ride.
All right. ¿Alguien habla español aquí? El primo nada más. I can't speak English.
What are you looking for? We didn't bring toys.
Why?
Because you're at the beach to play. Fix your bathing suit. No, there's no toys in here. What are you doing? There's no toys. Someone was disappointed to have left her toys at home. But there she goes. She thinks she's a big girl. I don't know what it is about our kids, but they love the beach, they love the sand. And they definitely did not get that from me. For some reason, my dad always has this weird poker face, but I know he's having a good time. And during this vacation, I was really able to put my feet up and relax. I even got a massage while I was here. This was an amazing resort. We would totally come back. After the excursion, Ty and I made our way back to the stateroom to blow up balloons because it's Cam's birthday. We wanted to decorate the room and have it ready for when she came back. In the meantime, Juan was with Cam getting ice cream. When I said Cam was taking full advantage of this week, I meant it. She literally had the teams sing happy birthday to her every single night and bring her dessert with candle that she can blow every single night. Are you a happy It says happy birthday. Wow. Here you go, baby.
Camila, happy birthday.
Dale, that's for you. You like to eat? Look. Here you go. Ice cream. Qué rico, mamá. After an insanely long day, we go to bed. And when we wake up, we are arriving at Puerto Rico.
We're already approaching. You see the city back there. I think that's... I'm not sure.
Part of Puerto Rico, or is it another?
All Puerto Rico.
So all of that is all just Puerto Rico?
Yeah. This is Old San Juan.
So it's connected from back there that we can't see all the way there?
Yes.
Oh, it's like a Yui.
I'd be lying if I told you I remember the specific name of these tunnels. But what I do remember is that it's said to have housed prisoners years and years and years ago. Truth is, walking through these tunnels, all I could think about is how dark and scary this is and how much history it carries. The old San Juan views are absolutely stunning. The sun was bright, the sky was blue, and this was the perfect day to take in the beauty of Puerto Rico. After a little bit of a walk, we stopped for lunch and drinks. I will say it was a little bit of a wait, which is kind of frustrating, and Miss Cammy was a little hangry. Look at the sass. This here was an iconic moment for me for sure. On the very next day, we arrived at St. Thomas. The excursion at this location was a sky ride, and I was not aware that my dad was afraid of heights. So this was kind of fun. Okay, we just take in this view. I've been at this location and have taken this sky ride multiple times, and I'll never get tired of it because of how beautiful it is. At this location, when you arrive at the top, you have the best view of the island. And of course, you can stop for drinks and lunch, which we also did. The humidity was insane. It was so hot, we started making our way down after a little bit of shopping. No lie, I feel like making our way back down is slightly scarier than making your way up. I feel like everyone's favorite part of a cruise is the unlimited food. The kids got frozen yogurt literally every single day. On the flip side, Juan and I were enjoying the drink package on a daily basis. And my dad was all about the pizza pies. If he wasn't bringing one pie, he would bring two. And as you can see, Miss Cami is so spoiled. She's obsessed with her grandfather. And Miss Ty was living it up with this pizza. We then took a little bit of a walk, and my rebels, Juan and Ty, decided they wanted to do the aerial obstacle course. They both did the zip line, which had me scared the whole freaking time. They are two peas in a pod for sure. Wherever he goes, she goes. Miss Cami took a chance at golf until her frustration took over, and then she gave up. We thought it would be a good idea to go back in, grab a drink, and cool off a little bit. And as with every Carnival cruise, there's music 24/7. That is Miss Cami at the front row dancing. And then we had my dad standing right beside me with a poker face. You'd think he's having the worst time of his life. This was his look for a good maybe 7 minutes. And then when he noticed that I noticed him, he bursts out in laughter. See, I told you he was having a good time. A refill for me, why not? Thank you very much. And our girls got a Miami Vice, virgin, of course. Cruises are amazing for their food, but we absolutely love the shows. The amount of energy and work that goes into producing this type of show is insane. The reality is the lighting, the singing, the dancing, and the energy on stage kept us entertained. As kids do, Ty was making fun of something she saw on stage, which was kind of funny, so she's not wrong. And Miss Cami was having a blast. You see what I mean? When you can keep kids entertained, you're doing an amazing job. Cami was almost stealing the show over here. When the show was over, we made our way to dinner. This was our very last day on the ship, and the kids wanted to play at the waterworks. And there goes Juan being as amazing as he always is. And if you're wondering where I was in all of this, I was trying to enjoy my kids, getting whatever content I could, and of course, getting our refills.
Grandpa, please, you won't open the door and just talk to you.
She said, please open the door, let me talk to you.
Wow.
Love you, mommy.
Smell me, look at her. Always smell me.
Do you like it?
Yes.
Let's go eat.
Grandpa, come on.
It was bittersweet. This was our very last night on the ship. We went to dinner and then watched our final show. And again, the production was amazing, and it was a beautiful way to close out our vacation. You guys, I hope that you've kind of enjoyed this video. Being realistic, I focused this time around on really taking in the vacation, relaxing, putting my feet up, enjoying my first actual vacation with my dad, and not so much the work. Believe it or not, vlogging is part of work. And with that, there was so much that we did not vlog throughout those 8 days. But I don't regret it because I had an amazing time. Now that I was able to get around to getting this video together, I'm able to move forward with the next video, which is already edited, uploaded, and ready to go. And that's where I talk to you guys about the dog that we had and what happened. I'm getting a lot of questions on that. Girl, that is a story. I've got pictures. It's a lot. But this vacation video needed to go up because on the last video, I had told you that I would share the vacation and I never got around to it. So now we're up to date again. I really hope you enjoyed revisiting my vacation with me. And stay tuned to the next video. It should go live either tomorrow or the next day, and you'll get the full 411 on what happened with our puppy. I'll see you guys really, really soon. Bye, guys.